Well, hello. Hello. Sorry I'm late. My goodness. So I had to, well, Mum helped me load the car up because I've been staying at Mum's house, load the car up, and then race over here, unpack everything, get all my laptop out, set it all up, only to realise that I have not got my charger for the computer. So we'll be going as long as my charge of my computer lasts. And then I'll probably have to nip over to my mum's to go and get it. So yeah, because tomorrow's my work day. So anyway, welcome. Who have we got so far? We've got our lovely Vera. Hello, Vera, and beautiful Linda, and oh bless. This is from Greg. Look, during this broadcast, you can support my page by sending stars, a digital gift that helps earn money. That would be amazing. Ali, put me down for a reading. I'm just working on getting my replacement Visa card set up for PayPal. Just had another fraud on my previous one. Funny you should say that, Linda. Of course, you can pay any time. You know that. It's absolutely fine. You know what I'm like. You know what I'm going to say anyway. So, yeah, we've had a scare in the family, and so I've been over my mum's. So I've been staying there because we've been frightened, basically, because there's a scamming gang that targeted my mum, and it has been horrendous. So we've had to have the police involved in everything. So yeah, it's been really bad, and so can everybody send some healing energy out to my mum, please? Yeah, so it's been horrible. The police said they know this particular gang. We've given them a lot of information, so this information I feel is going to go a long way. So yeah, so anyway, we've been worried because they were coming to get this thing that had been delivered at my mum's. They were coming to her house to get it. So obviously that is the scary thing, isn't it? You know, you don't want, I mean, my mum's 75. You don't want some oik coming to her property, you know. So yeah, it's been very scary. I spent my birthday, bless my girls and my mum made it as best as they could. They did, and you know, a birthday's a birthday, and but I spent probably about majority of it on the phone, talking to authorities, talking to the police. We had a lovely visit from the police as well. They popped round. He wouldn't accept a piece of my lovely cake. He said if I did, I'd have to go back and report it. It's like, really? You can't even have a cup of tea and a cake. So anyway, he was lovely. My grandchildren were very excited. Little Esme, she is 3, and she's whispering, saying, can I see his hat? Can I put his hat on? So anyway, this police officer let her put this hat on, and then let her sit in the police car and everything, and it was really, really sweet. Anyway, we turned something awful into something good, and you know, this has happened to lots and lots of people. It's all over the place. These people are rife right now, so just be careful, everybody. Just be careful. They are very clever. They hack into normal information that you would go into. I don't want to say too much details, but yeah, so that's that. So yeah, we'll probably end up celebrating another time birthday because we couldn't. I wasn't going to leave my mum, and mum wasn't in a fit state to go out anywhere or do anything. And we also had to wait in for the police. So yeah, it happens. Ali, please put me down for a reading. So yes, I will do that. But first, I'm having a cuppa. I'm going to have a cuppa, but So I couldn't be on the live with Greg on Tuesday, although I was in the chat, because I was at my mum's. So yeah, so didn't do that. But I love watching him do lives. So that was lovely. I'm just doing me stevia. Put the stevia in the coffee, and then I'll read the rest of the comments, guys. But I hope they get these guys. I do, because these guys don't deserve to be, you know, it's a big gang, apparently. It's a big gang. I think my mum's going to be phoning my brother and his wife. Let them know, because you know, you feel violated. You really do. It's been a time. Yeah. So right, let's write this down. Lovely. Linda, okay, you are first on my list. Okay, let me know if there's any area that you want me to look into. So if anybody wants a reading today, it's a donation. How to say donation? It's a donation of £10, which works out around $12. You can pay via PayPal, which is going across the screen now, guidingangels@btinternet.com, or you can pay via the website psychically.net. So that you can pay by PayPal on there, on the website. PayPal, Stripe, I think, and yeah, debit card and stuff. So you can pay all that. So I am 54, officially 54 now. I had to Google what would I be if my birthday was the 18th of the 3rd, 1971. I had to Google it because I didn't know how old I was. Oh dear. I'll send tons of battery upgraded. Thank you so much. Thank you. Of course I will, Vera. There you go. You are second on that list. Here's Cosmic Detective. Hello. I'm sending you and your mum love and prayers. Thank you so much. Thank you. And wow, sending tons of supportive healing energy. You feel awful. You feel absolutely awful. You know, to know that you've spoken to them, and to know that they have pretended to be somebody. And yeah, the words enter password has caused me a drama response feeling. Yeah, I will conquer and win. Love winning. I know, Belinda. It's not fair, is it, that this happens? The world has become unhinged. I know, people feel as if they can take what they want. Happy Born Day. Yeah, celebrate for the rest of the month. Yeah, I will, Lid. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, people are desperate for the dollars. Do you know what? If everybody had a fair amount of money each, there will always be the odd person who would be, you know, nasty, but you know, people are desperate. They are. Yeah. Have a cup. I just had one. I will. Stephanie, lovely Stephanie. Me and Stephanie have been chatting, so I'm really happy to be communicating with you, Stephanie. So we'll arrange, as you just heard, it's been pretty chaos. So I haven't been able to. I've been trying to keep up with messages and trying to as much as possible, but I haven't been able to be on it. So, but I will. I'm back home, but. If mum needs me in a drop of a hat, I will be going. I'm telling you that. Literally, I'm 10 minutes from my mum, and I will just shut this down and I will be off and going. So just warning you guys, I think you can understand. You can understand that. I hated leaving her because, yeah, happy Aries season. If it is Aries season. Yeah, no question. Okay. So no question for Vera. Hello, uninsurable. Hello, lovely. Sorry to be rude about your drama. Business partner got scammed by someone posing as his bank. What an awful experience. They are so clever. No stress, Sally. No, they are bloody clever. Yeah. So I'm up to date with everybody's messages. If anybody is feeling generous, would they please share this on their pages? That would be pretty amazing if anybody would do that. Yeah, I just thought, oh, come on. Because obviously, you know, when you're self-employed and then you take time off, you're like, ouch. Ouch. So I thought, well, I'll come on. And because I couldn't do this, like I couldn't do the astrology this week for whatever reason. I can't remember what that was. I couldn't do that. And I thought, well, and I couldn't do Tuesday. So I got lovesick. I couldn't wait to see you all. Yeah. Oh, cheers. Dream big. That's what we all need to do. Dream big. So much going on out there. Lots of good stuff to look forward to. So Linda said, I'm having an issue with adding new Visa to PayPal. I have a phone or go to bank. I feel done with this shit for now. I'll conquer later. Pay any way you want to. You can pay via in Greg's, or you can pay when you've got it all sorted out. I don't want to cause you any stress, Linda. Nothing at all. And happy. She loves it over my mum's. Absolutely loves it. Do you mind? Nobody wants to see that. But she loves it when we come back. And she's got a luminous collar on again. Her garter's off. If anyone saw her garter. Yeah, she's saying hi to everybody. Hello, everybody. Hello. My baby. I put these treats in the bag. I just find they're only half full, so they're all in the bag as well. They're everywhere. Yeah. Oops. Oh, Shed, thank you, Vera, thank you so much. Yvonne, hello, Yvonne. Oh, it's been a while, Yvonne. How are you? Had a reading a month or so ago, and many things are coming true. Yeah, I mean, I know we've done that. I haven't seen you online for a long time on here. I'm still working. Oh, okay. Had a reading. Yeah, I love doing my readings. I do. I really do. Their spirit guides at the moment are very excitable. So whenever I'm tuning into other people's spirit guides, they are like, you know, oh, tell her this. Oh, tell them that. You know, and it's like, give them hope. It's all going to be fine. Just hang in there. That's what they're saying. That's what the energy is right now. It's like, this is the big turnaround now. This is it. It's not, you know, obviously there's going to be bumps in the road, but there's a lot. Yeah. Do you want to take it down there? Yeah, darling. Right, I'm going to get myself comfy. So if anybody would like a little mini reading, please let me know, and I will do that. I will get my cards ready. Major Arcana cards, Cosmic deck. Can't believe I left my charger around my mum's. I thought I'd got everything ready. Hey. She is big, isn't she, Tinky? Yeah, she looks a bit more like an adult cat now, bless her. I haven't curled my hair. Hey, Mel D. Hello. Okay, so Yvonne, said, you mentioned I wouldn't have to work in February if I didn't want to. I just have to stop spending and would love an update mini reading. Okay, Yvonne, I will add you to here. Let's see what they want to say. Yes. Any questions? Is the question about money, or is it about just whatever they pick up on? I didn't have time to put my heat pad on. It's been a rush, loves. It's been a rush. So I just need to put it out there about our, freedom fighter, Tommy Robinson, who is being held in a prison that he shouldn't be in. It's for, seasoned criminals, like really bad criminals. And he's been put in it for something very slight. Okay, he's also in solitary confinement, and he's been in there for a very long time. So he's got another 4 months now of solitary confinement. You imagine what that's going to do to somebody. They're also stopping anybody who's got a social media account from going to see him. Well, who hasn't got a social media presence? Who hasn't got some sort of an account? So he's left with nobody coming to see him. The judge is well, she's got pink purple hair. I'm not saying anything about pink purple hair. I like a bit of pink purple hair, but she is she is the most evil person. She really is, for what she's doing. It's literally he can't eat any food, proper food that's eaten, because they're full of he basically fights for the people, or the grooming gangs. So he speaks out about them and saying there's a two-tier justice here in the UK, and this is, so he put it all out there. Of course, they don't want him talking, so they found this stupid thing to send him to prison for. Everybody knows it's a political thing, and so this is populated, a Muslim populated prison. These are all very high-end criminals, okay, and they're out to get him. So he can't eat normal food, so he has to eat tins. So you can imagine he only can eat like tinned tuna or tinned anything, okay? He can't eat anything else because they are going to contaminate it. He has to have bottled water, so he has a certain allowance, and that allowance will only buy him a certain amount of food. So he is in there starving a lot of the time, and his mental health is taking effect. Now, getting to the story, Elon Musk has heard and found out all about this, and has spoken out about it, and he has given Tommy a legal team of people. So this is really nice of Elon. So he's got there was a court case today about this, and the court case was basically saying, this is criminal what you're doing to him, and he wasn't allowed to speak. He was only allowed to speak through his lawyer, but he was on like a Zoom call that people could see. Anyway, he started, he was flagging up they needed to, correct something that was being said in this courtroom. And because this is about his conditions that they're bringing this court case about. And he was flagging up that he needed to speak to his lawyer. Anyway, started talking to his lawyer. And this governor, the person who's running the jail, purple-headed demon person, she cut him off mid-sentence, cut him off. So he wrote down, I was cut off. Okay, so the judge was not impressed with that, and so saw that and said, put him back on to his lawyer until he's finished talking. So he's seen it firsthand what is actually going on there. This should not be allowed. There are people, there's one person who said on a protest, oh God, your dog's gay. He's been arrested, in prison now. There's one person who was praying outside of at a clinic, you know, fertility clinic or non-fertility, I'm just going to say clinic, be careful what I say, was praying outside, was arrested, okay, arrested. Another person was arrested just for saying, you know, protesting and saying the same thing that everybody was saying. He was arrested and he ended up, this Peter guy ended up hung himself in prison. He's just a normal granddad. There is no free speech here in the UK. I have to watch what I say. I'm talking about facts that have happened. You know, I'm just absolutely sick and tired of what is happening, and what I'm also annoyed about. This is me ranting. I've had a week. My birthday was ruined. No, it wasn't actually. I had a wonderful time. Potentially, my plans were ruined for my birthday anyway, by this bloody police thing. So I'm gonna rant. So what I'm annoyed about is I'm seeing everybody whining and moaning. Not everybody, there's a group of people whining and moaning about the fact that they're not getting all of the information, or they're not, you know, or what do you want over there? You've got somebody who's fighting your corner. You've got hope. You've got somebody who is, you know, and I just don't get it. I don't get it that people can't see how lucky they are, you know, when you get this country. And I know people are going through it in Canada as well. So anyway, cheers. Cheers. Dream big. We want someone over here, and Farage has just let everybody down in a big way. So yeah, Farage is, it's not good. So the Reform Party, our only party, political party that had any hope whatsoever, Farage has just shite all over it by saying, you know, he was basically, excuse me while I do my hair, he was basically saying that he would, that he would send the illegal immigrants back, and he's now gone back on it because the chairman is Muslim and is funding the reform. Can't make this up, can you? Can't make it up. And now he's gone back on his words and said, well, it's not possible to send everybody back. It's not possible. So now what have we got over here in England? So anyway, I will get on with readings. I will. So did I just see Brandy? Brandy, reading please. In general, I cannot stay on. I will have to watch it later and will PayPal you. Yes, of course, Brandy. I'll do a timestamp of the readings, okay? If they let me. Yes, they will. Brandy, okay, general. All right, general, that's it. I got you. All right. Hello. Hi, everyone. She says, hi, everyone. We love you, Ali. It's going to be okay. It will. I know it will. But we have to spread the word. Otherwise, nobody knows what's going on. You know, if it's not spoken about on these channels, because it won't be on the media, the mainstream media, they won't talk about it. So, yeah, we have to get the word out. Okay, Linda, darling. Linda. Is there any particular thing that you want me to speak about? Where is Linda's comment? That's it. I'll concentrate on that one. All right. Okay, let's do the timestamp. So it is 24:40. Timestamp for Linda. Okay. I'm just tuning in now. Okay. Just tuning in. Right, let me just double check that she's not said anything. How does this work? Yep, just basically put, just let me know if you want a reading. I can only do readings up until my battery goes because I've left my charger at my mum's. So I can only do it to that. Oh, brilliant. Uninsurable. You've been following Tommy Robinson's story for several years. That man has endured so much. He has. And yeah, he is not a racist. They keep calling him a racist. Yeah. Here and send money through PayPal. That's it. Yeah. Excuse me, rocking. Yes. Okay. Right, I just tuned into Linda's lovely energy. Okay. Yeah, see, tuned into your energy, and look, the first card out is the world. I think that's a message for all of us as well. The world is going through a transition. Things are changing. And sometimes when things change, all the ugliness has to rise to the surface. All the things that have been hidden away in the past have now had to be out there so that we can do something about it, so that the world can change. And that's what's happening in your life at the moment. So if anything, a general one. So if anything that is going on in your life seems to be, oh, well, this has been highlighted or that's happening. The reason for that is the same thing as a global thing, really. So there is the 10 of Pentacles. Now, if I'm not mistaken, okay, we're waiting for a certain financial situation to change, are we not? Now look at those two cards together. The world is one of the best cards in the deck. 10 of Pentacles is one of the best financial cards that you could get. So is there a windfall coming your way? Is there something that is going to give you that light at the end of the tunnel to do with your life and your luck and everything, Linda? Because that looks pretty good to me. 7 of Swords is all about wrapping yourself up. So this is about protecting yourself as much as possible, making sure. Thank you, Violetta. I've got your money there, PayPal. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. It's about wrapping yourself up, making sure that you've done everything you can to give yourself, safety, basically, in whatever you're doing, especially financially. But those cards are very, very good. Okay, so keep thinking positively. Keep I would do that mantra saying, I am so financially wealthy. I don't know what to do with my money. I'm just so happy and so financially, in abundance. Everything, all those good words. 10 of Wands is about, sometimes we feel as if, which way do we go now? Okay. And that is, they're saying, you've been feeling like that for a little while. Which way am I going? What am I doing? What should I do? I don't know. And then all of a sudden you've got then this card, which says, just do it. There's going to be something that's going to happen suddenly that is going to whoosh you onto the right pathway, onto that right, it's like life path, I feel. Some people are looking forever for their life path, when actually it's been with them all along. I remember I tried all sorts of things. I tried, I was a barmaid. I wanted to be a landlady. I was a beauty consultant. I was a secretary, a PA, recruitment consultant, admin, all of those things. I was all those things. But there was one, and I kept hopping to different jobs because I was trying to look for my niche. I was trying to look for something that was me, but all the underlying thing was psychic. My psychic ability was there. My interest in this was there all the time. And so suddenly you think to yourself, okay, well, it's been staring me in the face for all this time. There's obviously something I'm meant to do in that area. So it could be that that's what I'm saying to you, Linda. Okay, so there seems to be a character around you who's been a little bit too heavy with their energy. They're giving me the word pious. So I don't know if you have somebody around you who you would say is pious, because it's like they are far better than you, or their way of thinking is better than you. What they are doing with their life is better than what you're doing. So it's kind of like this. They can't seem to see or put themselves into your shoes and see that it's any good at all. And this has been affecting you a long time. And I can't say that I don't know things about Linda as well. So, you know, Linda knows this. But I have to kind of go in with I might not know exactly what this particular situation is. So I've still got to go in without knowing. Yeah, send a ton of energy to my laptop. I probably shouldn't have had my rant, but okay, so Stephanie. Okay, I've got Stephanie down for reading. Stephanie Sharp. And the other one was Violetta. I've got you guys down. Okay. Yes. So yeah, I feel this person has been kind of making you feel tormented emotionally. You know, which way do I go here? You know, do I stand up for myself? Do I risk everything, or do I keep my mouth shut, or what do I do? But it's this constant churning of emotions. I'll show you the card so you can see what I'm seeing here. It's like, you know when there's no way out of the situation. You know, there's no good way out of it. You know, there's no good way out of it. Okay. There is going to be recognition and reward coming to you from a conversation that will be happening in the very near future. And this is with loved ones. This is with people that you are surrounded with appreciation and happiness. And I can see that this feeling is going to be overwhelmingly wonderful, making your heart sing when suddenly you feel as if somebody understands me, somebody gets me. Now, this somebody might not be part of your family unit. They might be in your soul group. They could be potentially a love life, or, you know, a partner like that. Wouldn't surprise me at all. And they're just saying that, you know, it might be a good idea to protect yourself so that you don't dive in straight away, that you do things slowly, because we've all been hurt before, haven't we? And it's probably a good idea just to take your time and to not worry. Okay. Yeah, so it feels like there's a lot of changes happening with you, for sure. Okay. They're talking about your psychic abilities as well, and they are getting stronger and stronger. They're saying you don't need tools, you don't need all of that. Information just comes through, and it comes through in with your personality trait. It comes through with laughter, and it comes through with your funny personality. So, you know, you don't try too hard, they're saying, to do with your psychic ability. You know, this is a strong psychic impulses there. There's going to be a gentleman coming into your life, and I can see him. He's very hardworking. I feel that he works really hard for a living. I do see travel around him. He's the same guy that I always see for you. He's either been a lorry driver, or he is a lorry driver, or he does travel for his work. I see that, you know, you've got the Wheel of Fortune here, so things are changing and moving. You are going on to the next level to do with your intuition and your psychic ability. Now, I know that you do the tarot, but they're saying there's going to be one deck of cards that will open up everything. It's not tarot, it's like an oracle deck, and it will just literally trigger, you know, every single card. You'll get this information coming through, and that will set off your mediumship and your clairvoyance and your psychic and your clairaudience, everything. It will all just come in. Okay, but it's just this one deck. Okay, so look out for that. Okay, it's going to just it's like everything will just fit into place. Fit into place. Okay. Now, I know that you've had a change of car, but they're talking about a change of car again. So I don't know if you like your car or you're going to change. I don't know. But they are talking about, you know, cars and changes like that. Okay, so they're talking about being frustrated as well, because you don't want to hold back anymore. You want to speak your truth. So, you know, when Greg's been doing, you know, spirit chats and things like that, I'm seeing you participating in that and having your say, being able to speak your truth, talk about what you see is happening in this world. And this is going to be very very good part of releasing all of that that stuck energy. Okay, so I do see, you know, your opinion is important for others to see. Okay, what you are capable of it's like speaking out about, you know, your version of your truth. It's important, and it also is provocative, and it gets other people to start thinking about what, you know, what they think as well. So you are going to be putting up some boundaries, I feel, to do with you know, your family. I feel at the moment they can say whatever they like to you, and you just kind of let them, but you're not allowed to say whatever you like to them, and you know, that's not on. So I do feel as if there's going to be a bit of a boundary situation going on there. Okay, so that's basically what they want to say to you, but they're very excited about the changes that is happening. And those two first cards, it'd be drop the mic really, for that's, they're just two amazing cards. So Linda says, I believe I have a few of those types around me, not seen in physical for a while. I got you. Wonderful messages, love and appreciation. It's my pleasure. My pleasure, Linda. You are such a wonderful person. I love her photography and I love her view on the world. Yeah. My battery's down a third right now. So even if I get somebody in who can just talk to you guys while I just nip 10 minutes over to my mum's to get the battery charger if we're busy. But at the moment, might be able to complete all these readings that we've got at the moment. Okay, so I hope that helped, Linda. Thank you so much. So going on to Vera now. Vera. So Vera just wanted a general. So your time marker is 38:38. 38:38. Right, let's pin that one so people can help me with the battery. Yeah, keep putting charge into my battery, guys. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just pouring the energy into Vera's, and I'm always looking, as a psychic, I'm looking for the highest timeline for everybody. So if everybody kind of stays on that high vibration, then this is the future you get. So we still have crap to deal with, but it's how quickly we can release that crap. But anyway, clear-headed. Let's look at Vera. What do you want to tell Vera? Okay. Oh, lovely. Okay, so there does Nine of Pentacles. So there is some sort of financial change that is going to be happening, emerging, and I can see that the ripple effect from other people, the countries. What's happening in America, there's going to be a ripple effect all over the world. People call it the Trump effect. And that is because all the people are going to rise up and see that it is possible to have transparency in the spending, transparency in, where the taxpayers' money is going, and what is happening. Okay, so all of that is then going to be emerging, and and I can see the changes are going to be happening. But how is that then going to change our individual selves? Or looking at that card, the Nine of Pentacles, it does mean that financially you've got the keys to open new doors. Financially, you've got the keys to start this a new life for yourself. Okay, so I feel that where that may be coming. Okay, you may feel that. You've got the Ace of Swords, which is new ideas, inspiration, that aha moment. Okay, where suddenly you know what you want to do, or how you're going to get around an issue. That's what I need to do. That's where I'm going in my life. So watch out for that, because spirit are whispering in your ear. Okay, your dad is whispering in your ear. Okay, go here, look here. Okay, you've got the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is one of the best cards emotionally, because it's basically saying, be yourself. You don't have to be anybody else. People, if they love you, then they should love you as you. Vera is Vera. Yeah. And it's about an energy, and it's about a frequency. So, a decent frequency of two people on a love vibrational energy who are communicating. It's always back and forth energy wise. One person's speaking, the other person's listening, then the other person's speaking, the other person's listening, and back and forth and back and forth. And so that is the energy, and you have that, Vera. We sometimes are in our own energy, and we're excited to speak about things, but the deep down, you've got this love about you, and you care about people. How many times have you helped with techie issues with anybody who's in there, strangers or anybody? So much love in your heart. At the moment, you are dealing with something head on. Okay, you are dealing with it head on. There's no more tippy-toeing around the situation. That's it. I've come to the end of my patience with that, and I'm doing it, and I'm doing it my way, and that's that. Okay, they're talking about being a perfectionist and wanting everything to be done in a perfect way, and knowing that that's not always possible, that sometimes we have to kind of take a bit of a back step and wait for things to catch up, and then we can step forward. So I think what they're saying to you is, try not to be too hard on yourself, and try not to expect other people to be perfect, to handle situations as well as you do. So yeah, sometimes it's hard, isn't it? So they're saying your personality is coming out. You have this fun-loving, a bit of a childlike energy as well. And so I feel as if you, in the subconscious of your mind, you're realizing that, oh, I've been a bit too heavy, or things have got to me a bit. I'm needing to release that energy. I know that's how I feel right now. That was my rant in the beginning, but I'm feeling good now. So you've got the Hermit card. The Hermit is all about your home. It's about your ability to it's your ability to make a home out of sometimes very little, and to be home homely, if you like. And so I feel as if you're doing more to your home space. You're either moving things around, or you're, you know, chucking things out or doing something. And I feel as if I'm excited for you for that. And it's definitely there's an energy change within your home because of what you're doing. Okay. There is they're talking about an ambition challenge, because I feel that I'm ready to accept a challenge from the universe. So universe, bring it to me. Tell me what I need, and I am there. So I feel that you've either set yourself a challenge, or the universe has set you a challenge. Either way, you are very ready and very excited about that. Okay, so let's have a look and see what predictions they want to give you as well. Oh, hello. They're just flying out all over the place. Yeah, that one wanted to come out. So breaking free from restrictions. So if you've been feeling overwhelmed or confined in any way, restricted, you know, held back, that is no more. Okay, as you're moving in to next week, what date is it? The 20th. So as you're moving into coming up to the end of March, you're then going, okay, I will no longer be restricted here. I'm going to go here and do this. Okay. Yeah, so they're talking about, yeah, look at this card. I just realized this same card. Okay, so look at that. Breaking free from restrictions, anything that's been holding you back. There is going to be a new friendship, I feel. That could be more than friendship, but it's definitely going to be a friendship to start with, because I feel as if, you know, when two people are on the same wavelength and two people understand each other and understand what is going on, there's going to be a lot of that energy. And that person is also singing your praises and is also recognizing the hard work that you have done. They're recognizing, you know, the obstacles that have been in your way and how they have affected you, and how that you are changing everything now, and, you know, pulling things around and having breakthroughs and things. So that person is very singing your praises. Okay, all right. So I'm seeing still at the end of March, that's your card that we had earlier, which is taking that leap of faith. And it basically means that if you've been feeling as if I've got no way to get out of my situation, and then all of a sudden there it is, that's where I'm going. Okay, you then get the Wheel of Fortune, which is movement. So movement will be starting to come to you, opportunities will start to come to you, and you'll feel that things are, you know, your life is widening. Okay, and you are very much excited about that. So it's a bit like your world has suddenly got bigger, okay, because of you know, some changes and maybe meeting somebody new. Okay, so I feel that I'm also looking at things in black and white like a map, and I'm pointing here and here and here, and I'm also getting organized and ready. So I don't know if you're going on a little journey or a trip, or you're going somewhere that you that is new to you. Okay, it could be that. But I do see that there's a lot of people who've been nagging you, or a lot of people have been trying to tell you what to do, and you're like, I don't think so. I've got to do it my way. So it's important. Okay, so there is somebody who's very bossy around you, and I do see that you are going to be bypassing that bossy person and not being around them so much. It's like you are, it's like the universe is trying to say to you, we've taken him out of the equation. We're not having him affecting you anymore. Okay, you just won't be bumping into him. Okay, he's done. Your personality, like I said, is going to feel lighter, and you're going to feel more in control of your destiny, your future, okay, as you move forward. Okay, I can see there's some issues with your car and there's a need to get it changed, or something in your car needs to be changed, they're saying, and you're going to be doing that. They're also talking about some finances that are going to be trickling down to you, because we've got that card back again with a timeline check, which is around the beginning of April. Beginning of April, it's like all of a sudden, oh, by the way, you're entitled to this, or by the way, this is for you. It's going to lead to an idea about how you're going to do something, and it's linked to your home, or it's linked to moving to a new home. But the opportunity is around you and you're feeling good about it. Okay, it's time. They're saying it's time. Okay, so there you go. That's what I see for you, Vera. So let's see what the comments are. Oh, look. Okay, so Vera, I'm hearing or getting getting flute. Have got that before. So Vera does play the flute beautifully, absolutely beautifully. So yeah, I think that is going to be amazing. I've been setting out, they better accept the way I am or just shut up. Exactly. So Marley is finally ready to walk different routes without pulling or getting upset, so we can finally avoid those people. Oh my goodness, that makes my heart sing. No longer restricted. There you go. No longer restricted to a boring route with Marley. So Marley is Vera's doggy. Okay, so that's lovely. Not important part needs to be changed. Did get a new full year for MOT check. Okay, well, whatever comes, I always kind of say the future is the future. I have to tell you things. I've got things written on my hands, things that I have to do. Mary Vance, I have to make sure that I sort that out and book that lady in, and then I've got to book my birthday meal in. So as well, the saloon bar, which I haven't done. So okay, so let's have a look. So that was Vera. Yvonne, I'm going to be doing your reading now, Yvonne. So I don't know if you said that you wanted anything in particular. Okay, so about working in Feb. Okay, so let's do the time check, which is 52. We'll do 53. So 53 minutes in is yours, Yvonne. Okay. Right, I'm tuning in now. Okay, I'm tuning in. Yvonne. Okay, so they're talking about not talking to somebody. They're talking about shielding yourself away from, is there somebody who's been prying information from you, or you don't trust what they're doing? It just feels like I'm no longer going to be speaking to that person, or I'm no longer going to be giving that person any information that could then feed back to certain people. So you're being very cautious, it seems. Okay, so boundaries. It's all about boundaries. And these boundaries are, I feel, very necessary. And I can see that Spirit are feeling very good about that, and they feel that that is the best thing possible for you. Okay, the best thing possible. Okay, so they're talking about a tearful person, somebody who's been very emotional. You know, their emotions have been very much overflowing and very much not feeling as if they are grounded. It's like I feel as if I can't get out of my situation, and I'm, you know, very distraught and very upset. So I don't know if you know this person or you are this person. I don't know. All I can feel is that there is something that is not adding up to you, and you are receiving, it feels like mixed information from a certain person that you would normally be. It's like you would normally be on speaking terms, or you'd normally understand them, but I feel they've been acting in a different way, a bit like you've been talking to somebody who's cold and somebody who's not really on your side. Seems to be a bit of a spy in the camp is what they're saying. So but I feel that this tearful character, now this tearful character might be feeling that they are feeling intimidated, and they're talking to you about it, because I never know who plays the lead role. All I know is that this is not it's not a good place to be, okay, at this time. So what they're saying to me is put yourself in like a higher vibrational energy. So take a deep breath, fill your lungs, breathe out. Okay, put yourself in that bubble of energy and cleanse. Okay, so think to yourself, love, 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 energy right the way through, and then open up. And what are you going to do today? Okay, so you are then protected, and you're not being manipulated emotionally. Okay, so yeah, somebody has been either rejecting you or you've been rejecting them, and I can see that it's like you're being told it's time to pick a side. It's time to decide which way you're going to go with the drama. Now, this can be personal drama, or it could even be, I don't know, what's going on in the world. You know, pick a side like that. You know, make a public statement about it. But yeah, it just feels as if there is some big changes that are going on with you. There's some movement to do with your home. It feels like you are either decorating, changing things, or there is something that is gonna it feels like a good feeling, like upgrading, or the improvements are going to make you smile, going to make you feel very happy, very proud of your home. And it's like I'm moving forward, and I'm moving away from drama, and I'm moving on to maybe a smaller circle of people around you, but these people are people that you can resonate with, and they're people that you are you've got a familiar frequency. Okay, so they don't make you feel awkward, they don't make you feel as if you're talking out of your bottom, because they're on the same language. So yeah, I can see the good things are really coming, and you are letting go of the past, letting go of anything or anyone that doesn't sit right with you. So it might feel uncomfortable for a little bit, but I'm seeing positivity coming from it. Tippy-toeing around people is not in your future. Okay, you have made a decision. Okay, you've made a decision. Okay, so that's what they want to say about the now. So let us look and see what prediction they want to give you. And do you mind if I just grab a painkiller out very quickly from my bag? What battery life? We've got half battery left, so I've done half the reading, so I think we will be all right. I think we'll be all right for what I've got here. Might not be able to put anybody else on the list, but yeah, unfortunately, unless I can get somebody to pop in here and speak to everybody. If I can do that, well, 10 minutes, go over to get to my mum's to get that. So I'm just putting the kettle on. Okay, so let's look at the future for Yvonne. Okay. So Yvonne, they're talking about the new energy that's coming in. This new energy is firing you up. You are starting to look at your future with such high potential. It's like before you were feeling as if things were a bit heavy, and you wasn't sure that you could get through things. Even, you know, it's like, how am I going to do this? Sorry, kettle, it's noisy just a little bit. Okay. Look at these cards coming up for you, Yvonne. Okay, the world. All right. So the world is going through a transition, not just in America, it's going through all over. Okay, this world energy. And we're all going to see, it's like light flooding the world, not in the global kind of way that everybody talks about. That's not what I'm saying. It's more light, it's more positivity. It's like just going through everything. Hello, Chris Shook. Hello. He says hi, Ali, and everyone in the chat. Hello. Yeah, so the world card is amazing. 7 of Cups. You're still having to go through just a few things that need to be sorted out, and this is to do with pleasing everybody. You know, when sometimes you feel no matter what I do, I can't please everybody. I'm trying, but it's not working. So I can see that you are maybe kind of stepping back from trying too hard with people and just saying, well, if they don't understand that I'm coming from a place of love and a place of goodness, and if they think that it's anything other than that, then it's just not my problem. Okay, so all of these, you know, this is why I'm saying high vibrational energy, not argumentative, but just different. Okay, just different. Okay, so I'm seeing links with either love life or this is your emotional life, and they're showing me that you know, you're ready to. It's like, you know, and it's like embracing love in all areas. Okay, and only having in your life the people who are going to bring out the best in yourself and you bring out the best in them. Okay, this feeling is very spiritual. It's like you've literally had a growth spurt in your spiritual pathway is what I see here. Okay, so you know, this is Yvonne here. Okay, they're talking about, you know, going even further with it. So look out for getting more information. Look out for premonitions, knowing things before they happen, either politically or in your life or in your friend's life. You're going, oh my goodness, I knew that was going to happen, or you know, or that's something that is triggered me to think this. So everything is just going to start clicking into place. You're going to start to feel very proud of yourself and very much more, it's like, how can I put it? You're just going to feel very much more in tune with the energies that surround you. Okay. I'm picking up also this bubbly side to you as well. So a side that is full of laughter and full of love, and also can be protective, and you can kind of step back away from the busyness of life and go with a smaller group of people. So, you know, you can do that, but you can also step forward and be bubbly too. They're talking about going abroad or getting ready to go abroad, because I'm seeing connections, or they're giving me the words connections with overseas, connections with abroad. So this feels like, you know, lots of it's like international. They give me the word international. So I don't know if you're thinking of traveling, Yvonne, but something is saying that. Okay, so wishes and dreams, following your dreams, following your wishes. They're talking to me also about 2 jobs and being at a crossroads to do with those jobs. So I don't know if you've got a self-employed job and a real job. Or, well, it is a real job anyway, self-employed, but yeah, it feels as if it's like I've got to decide whether I'm going to concentrate on that pathway or this pathway. What am I going to do? And I feel that that decision, that crossroads, is going to be coming up for you around the end of March to the beginning of April. And it's like because of changes that are in your surroundings at that time, that's why it's like there's a push to do it. Okay. You can't wait anymore. All right. They've got to have the answer now. Okay. That's what it feels like. Okay, so they're showing me an appointment, okay, coming up around the middle of April. This appointment can be doctor, solicitor, bank manager, estate agent, interview, something like that. It's going to create this major big change. And like I said, I was picking up the crossroads, financial crossroads, and then I was picking up this opportunity as well for this meeting. Something's going to get you angry, but then it's going to be, I've got to hold back my anger or frustration because I can't change things from the outside. I have to change things from the inside. And so, you know, sometimes we have to look at the bigger picture is what they're saying. So as we move into the end of April, they're showing me it's like a reconnection with somebody very special. Now, if you're in a relationship, then this can be a friend. If you're in a relationship and you've been a bit distant from each other, then, you know, this can be getting things back on track, back together. But, you know, so this can be back together of a friendship or back together of a family member or your partner. Okay, getting closer. I also see that you're saying to the universe, I am ready for change. You know, I can feel the change coming in really all areas of your life. You're feeling it. And you are very positively ready and focused. You've been sick of walking on eggshells around certain people, and you're ready to let go of those and move on to people on your frequency as well. I'm going to be saying this a lot to everybody. I'm sorry about that, but it's a global thing. It is a global thing. Okay, so yeah, that is what I'm seeing. Yeah, so there you go. That is Yvonne's reading. So we've got Brandy next, and then I've got Stephanie Sharp and Viola. I think it is Viola, isn't it? So painkillers. How is everybody? I hope everybody's okay. Let me know what your star signs are. Let me know. Also, everybody in the chat, just as an experiment, can you all say hi to me right now? Can you just say hi? Just as an experiment, please. That would just be amazing. Brandy, this is your reading now. Okay, so it's 1 0 1 0 9 0 0. Okay, so we've got 2 highs there. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. 3. Because honestly, our shadow banning is just so bad right now. It's just loopy. It really is loopy. So thank you, Viola. Thank you, Chris, and thank you, Stephanie. I appreciate you all very much. So where is Brandy's last message? Brandy. Going back to Brandy. There it is. Perfect. Thank you, Brandy. All right. So building up the energy now for you, Brandy. Here we go. I got it. I got connected. Okay, so Brandy, there is a feeling of, you know, as we all are really, chasing that money train and feeling a little bit like, you know, I'm fed up of this. I want something more stable to happen. I want to feel more on top of things rather than having to move forward with it, Chase. So obviously that is that with law of attraction, you know, here we go. Law of attraction, it just they say you know, it's like saying to the universe, thank you so much for my abundance. It's amazing. I feel so overwhelmed with how much money I have. All of these things. Okay, so you can try that. That does work, and it doesn't matter if you're sarcastic either. The universe doesn't understand sarcasm. So we always get in life what we feel we deserve. So if there has been a case where you're like feeling as if, oh, it's never going to be my future that I have loads of money, or if, you know, we say, because sometimes it can be a past life thing. Sometimes we can bring that past life poverty into this life. Okay, so I'm not saying that you don't have any. What I'm saying is it's like there's a feeling of I deserve better or I deserve more, and whatever that may be. Okay, so what they're saying is loving yourself, Brandy, is the key to this whole thing opening up. Okay, so this is who I am and I deserve. So keep on with that mantra. I deserve, I deserve, I deserve, I deserve. Okay, so I can see a new job hovering about. Okay, it hasn't happened yet, or if you are in a new job, that's not the job I'm talking about. So they're talking about a new opportunity with a new job. Okay, this opportunity, someone has promised it before and it hasn't happened, or it got removed. The opportunity got removed. And part of you is thinking, well, that's just typical, or saying something, you know, along those lines. And they're saying, no, that opportunity has not gone. It was just temporarily not available. So watch out for this, because this is going to be the way of earning that extra money that you deserve. Okay, so watch out for that. Okay, watch out. It's going to be good. Yeah, they're saying keys opening new doors, Brandy. So I don't know if you are actually moving or you want to move, but that they're talking about this for you, because I feel as if you're going to be rerouting. So you may be moving outside of the area that you're in. Okay, so just outside of that. I can see that there's been very much everything is been all over the place. So, you know, when you've had to pick up the pieces of your life and then build it up and make sense of it, that's kind of what I'm seeing. And I feel tired. I feel very lethargic, and as if life has given you a bit of a kick in. I'm sorry to say it like that, but and so you keep coming out swinging. You know, it's like, no, I'm not having that. I'm gonna carry on. But you know, it's been tiring. It's been tiring. They're talking about training, learning, or practicing your gifts so that they will eventually make you money. Okay, So look at this. Okay, so this card, this is the cosmic deck. So this card, she is concentrating on this one thing here, and she's pouring energy and time into that. Okay, so that will start to really blossom, and that is it. But sometimes it's like we have to, instead of being concentrating on here, 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 and here, we go, no, I'm going to hone in on that. So it's like honing in on that gift, okay, and making it happen. And so that is what they're saying. Practice and practice and practice with your gifts. And then all is well. Okay, all is well. So that's what they want to say at the moment. So that always should make sense, that first part that I do, the reading. And then obviously the future is the future, isn't it? Let us see, Brandy. Let us see. This is the future. Okay, so do you know somebody around you, Brandy, who has got a bit of OCD? Okay. Oh, you got a new subscriber. Thank you. Hello. Let's make a let's just make a case here. So hello, SK. Good to see you. Lovely to see you. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, so Brandy, I can see that it's like I'm seeing everything has to be in its place, or I want everything tidy and, you know, a place for everything. And I feel as if it's like I'm overwhelmed because I've not got that, or because things aren't working the way that I wanted them to. Okay, so there is this this sense of needing to sort things out, or buy new furniture, or move so that you can find the things that you want to find. Okay, because it's like an overwhelming feeling of getting things lost and not knowing where everything is. We do have the 10 of Cups, which means you've done a lot of work on yourself. Okay, this card just basically says, you know, I am who I am. You like it or not, I'm not going to be changing. And this is it. We don't have to. Anybody who loves us should love us for who we are. And so this is it. This is how it should be. They're also talking about a character who's funny, who has got a bit of a sarcastic sense of humor, likes to banter, and I feel that this banter is coming from you to them to you, back and forth. So if you haven't got this right now, this means that you will have. Okay, this will be something that will happen. And so I'm getting as it's like I'm receiving a text message, and it's making me giggle, it's making me laugh, and you know, out of being serious, and then you're kind of laughing. So there's that. I can see a person close to you at this time, very much a it's like I can see that they are intellectual. They are very clever, and they know they've got like clever humor, I'm going to say. Okay, they're talking about either that you have moved, or you are settling, okay, in the space that you're in, or you found somewhere new and you're excited about it, because I see those keys in your hand, okay, for this new property. Okay, so you're wanting to settle, you're wanting to nest, and you're wanting everything to be just right. Okay, that's so important to you. So yeah, let's have a look. Yeah, this is going to happen really quickly. So if you haven't moved, this means that you could be moving very quickly. It's like 1 minute, nothing's happening. Next minute, oh, that's it, I've got to pack up and go. Yeah, so look out for that. Look out for all of that. That's going to be happening. I can see around the beginning of April that you are going to be starting to learn, starting to develop those gifts, those your intuitive side. And the concentration is there because we've got that Eight of Pentacles back again. Okay, and we've also got the Four of Wands, which you can see is very focused. I'm very focused on this. I know what I'm doing now. Okay, I know what I'm doing. There's a lot of people who try and nag you or tell you that tell you what they think you should do, and you're going, I'm not going to be told. So you know, this is I can see you kind of being stubborn and standing up for yourself and saying, nope, that's it, I'm doing what I want to do. Okay, so this is now the middle to the end of April. Middle to the end, you know, really, you've got all the moving cards here. I'd be very surprised if you're not moving or you haven't recently moved and you're getting settled. Okay, wouldn't surprise me at all. I'm looking at a map and I'm looking at things in black and white. I'm also looking at somebody who I no longer want to talk to. This person and I don't get on. We don't see eye to eye. You know, I don't want to be here. So it's moving on, I feel, is a very good thing. And financially, it looks as if you may be in a better position financially for moving. So, you know, that is not a bad thing as well. Okay, so emotionally, I'm overwhelmed. Okay, I'm feeling as if, you know, I'm not sure how to feel about this. You know, so much has been changing quickly, and I'm now at this stage in my life, and what do I do about that? Yeah, so yeah, big changes there for you, Brandy. So yeah, let me know if there's any questions from that. Cheers, everyone. All right. Let's have a look at the chat. Where did we come to? Oh, there's Mum. Mum, as you're on here, I need to come back over to your house in a bit because I've forgotten my computer cable. So I can only go here for a little while, and then I've got a third more battery, and then I'll have to come away. But yes. Yeah, I know it's a bit of a pain in the arse, but yeah, I've got to do that. So I love you, Mama. So I'm sorry, Laurie, I don't answer health questions. I would, if you are having anything like that, I think it's a better idea to go to the doctor so that you can get the all clear that is needed. Yeah, but yeah, so I wouldn't even begin to pick up on that psychically, you know. So alrighty. So okay, so we've got Stephanie now. Stephanie, just in case Mum came on and then went again, I'm just going to send her a little message. My computer power lead in a bit. I forgot it. Okay, so I have done that. Hi, Shannon. Good to see you, Shannon. Oh, good to see you. Do you still need to be put on the healing list, Shannon? If so, I'm happy to do that. How are you feeling? And Laurie, I'm happy to put you on the healing list as well. You know, it can't hurt, can it? It really can't. It can only do good. Okay, so Stephanie Sharp, and let's go back to Stephanie's question. Here's Stephanie. There she is. There we go. So I would love and appreciate a mini reading with anything that comes up. There you go. Okay, let's 124 34. Okay. Oh, Mum got my message. So let me tune into you, lovely lady, Stephanie. Okay. Here we go. I'm just getting the link with you, Stephanie, at the moment. And that was it. I got it. Okay, so links with abroad or overseas. This is always my 6 of Swords. Okay, you're looking ahead at your future. You're planning. You are focused and you are ready. Part of you is kind of saying, I'm leaving the past in the past. I am moving forward. This is my turn. This is what I need for me. So it's time to be that little bit selfish. They're saying it's time to kind of be focused on that. Okay. There's been a lot of the times that you have put other people ahead of yourself, lots and lots of times, but there's never been any real appreciation, and people then start to expect it. But this is what's changing. Okay, that doesn't mean to say you're probably going to still be that shining light. You're still going to be that person that says, you know, yeah, you go ahead, it's fine. But what you're doing is you're putting yourself first sometimes as well. Okay, so it is it's a good thing. Okay, you're following your dreams. You've got the Star card here. So this is following what it is that you deserve. Okay, let me show you. So Star, and it's up with this card as well, the 6 of Swords. So you are being led into your future. You're being led into your wishes and your dreams. You're being led that way. They're talking also about, you know, being very bubbly and being very happy and being in that bouncy kind of energy. And Spirit love that because it's such high vibration. You know, they can really work well with you. And, you know, I know what you do as well because we've been talking. And so I'm excited to be working with you. This is going to be good. There is you know, this feeling of understanding that there is a darker side working alongside us, and I feel that, do you do some work clearing that as well, helping other people clear their negative energy? Because they're saying to me that if you're not doing it yet, that will be some of the work that you will be doing. They're also talking about somebody new coming into your world. This person you are connected to and you feel very happy to be around them. This person could be a potential love life person, or it could be just a friend. But I do know that this is going to be an opening up of your life, if you like, with this. I can see that you have trying to avoid an argument with somebody that you care about. And I feel as if I'm trying to tippy-toe around a conversation and around, you know, their feelings. If so, not to upset or to trigger another conversation that is going to be going badly. And so you're having to find a harder shell, you know. I'm fine, everything's okay. You speak to me however you want to, but I'm not going to speak to you that way. So I do feel as if it's you've had to take a lot of crap, I think is what they're trying to say in a very polite way, but I've not got the politeness there. Sorry. Yeah, so you're just doing what you can. I'm seeing recognition and reward. Okay, so somebody is singing your praises. Somebody is saying, well done, this is amazing, so happy for you. They're talking about also, I don't know if you've got a flirtatious nature to you, but I do see that this is something that you do easily. You know, I've been accused of this all the time. You know, when I was working behind the bar, and you know, I used to use this to my advantage as well, especially with the old guys that all, you know, was down the end of the bar. It used to make their day, you know, when, you know, used to kind of, you know, be cheeky with them. So would you understand a cheekiness about you? Would you understand this? Because spirit, or it could be somebody in the spirit world, is talking about their cheekiness, and I feel that you can resonate with that. Yeah, you're going to be breaking free, I feel, from some negativity and from some situations that just don't add up to you. And like I said, I did say I was going to be speaking to a lot of people about this. It's going to be coming through a lot. You see, this is like a global message. So many people can't be around low frequency people, low frequency energy. It's no more. We're done. And that's okay. Spirit is saying that's okay. That's okay. That doesn't mean to say you have to have an argument with anybody, or doesn't mean to say that you have to tell people that, hey, you're low frequency, I can't be around you. You know, it is what it is. So Stephanie says, that's me to a T. Let me go down. I'm just getting to the messages. I'm okay at the boardwalk. Oh, good. I'm so happy. I'm okay. Well, I'm okay. My back's killing me at the moment. Let me ask a new question. If you want a reading, I'm probably not going to be able to do any more readings because my battery charge won't let me. So I might come back on. Okay, I might come back on earlier, later on. I'll see how I go and see how my back holds up. Okay, yeah, I am sorry. Yeah, the readings are £10, which works out around $12. You can pay via Guiding Angels at btinternet.com, or you can go to the website and pay. Excuse me rocking, but my back is killing me. So yeah, Stephanie, you understand this, because I'm seeing this bubbly, fun kind of energy, and I'm also seeing somebody in the spirit world very similar to that energy, that you can resonate with that person. But I do see standing up, public acclaim, on stage. So I don't know if you do any public speaking or anything like that, but that's what I'm seeing there. So hi to Tracy. Hello, Tracy, lovely lady. They're talking also about, you know, singing your own praises. So it's all lovely when someone else is saying you're doing really well, well done, but it's your inner child and your you know, your inside, your higher self needs to know that you are proud of them too. Okay, it's so important. So let's see what else is going on, okay, as we move into your future. Okay, so what's happening between now and the end of this month, the end of March? Okay, so they're talking about financial security. They're saying that there is some sort of boost that is coming your way. This boost is going to make you very happy. It's coming from somebody who you actually fell out with or didn't get on with, or you know, it was unexpected. Okay, unexpected. And I feel that this this rejection is then going to turn around into, oh well, okay, well, thanks very much, you know, something like that, from somebody that you're not talking to, or somebody that, like I said, you fell out with. They are talking also that the changes are going to bring about burning of the past crap, getting rid of things that you don't want anymore. they are actually talking about, you know, when sometimes somebody has literally a bonfire and they literally burn either pieces of paper, or they, you know, when you write down all the things that you don't want anymore. I usually do it with my class once a year. We go outside and we have a little fire pit, and we basically say, these are the things that I am done with for this year. And we then put them all in the fire, and then we write down all the things that are wishes for the following year, and we put that in there and say, okay, bring this to me. So, you know, I feel as if there's something like that going on, or maybe they're asking you to do that. Maybe that's what they're saying. There's somebody with a crown on there. We've got a spammer, by the way, guys, in there. So try and ignore them. They can't help it, bless them. So yeah, it feels as if there's somebody around you who's had their crown knocked off, and I can see that this crown being knocked off is really, it's upset them, because they are usually very much, everybody listens to them, everybody is focused on them, and then suddenly nobody wants to listen, and nobody wants to talk. Okay, so there is a person who is kind of, you know, when it's like you're waiting for, it's like a scorpion, you're waiting for that tail to sting. Okay, that's what it feels like. Okay, but I do see there's an energy of cutting the cords with anybody or anything that is no good. That is going to be something that you're going to be doing. Okay. Hello, Vanessa Nee. Hello. It's Survivor. I can't even say that. Ma'am, any guidance? Thank you. Syrian 9. Vanessa Nee. Hello. Any guidance? I'm doing paid readings, but I'm not doing any at the moment because I've got my power cable. I left it over my mum, so I've only got a little bit of power left. But hello, Doreen, as well. Hello, Doreen. So, okay, as I move into April with you, Stephanie, as I move into April, there is love life and a boost in your love life, or a boost in the love around you. I'm feeling a celebration. That celebration could be, it could be a party. It could be that you and your partner fall in love again, okay, or it could be a new relationship. If it is, I never know if it's romantic or not. That is up to you. But I do see this being something that is going to be good for you. They're also celebrating because I can see a new job or a new financial venture. Okay, it's new money that is floating in, okay, to your world. They're also talking about rerouting or moving, or chance to. You might be talking about that. Okay. And they're basically saying around the middle to the end of April, it's like I'm putting up some boundaries around myself to save yourself. You're putting up some boundaries and you're saying, this is okay, this is not okay, you can't keep doing this or using me like this. So you're letting people know the energies that you are capable of giving other people and what you're needing back. But yeah, it's all about that protection. Somebody very tearful is coming up in your life, and I do feel this is children or a child like adult, but I'm seeing this there's two actually. One is more mature financially, okay, with their financial world, and the other is very insecure emotionally. And I feel that these two people are either your children, if you have children, or friends around you. And I can see that these two really need your help. And I'm also seeing that there's a bit of, when someone's got a sting in their tail, because I saw the scorpion earlier, but someone's got a sting in their tail and they can be very spiteful, okay, if they're not getting what they want. All right. So, yeah. But I feel that you kind of rise above it, really, and you just let everybody get on with it. You are a bit bored and you're ready for that new venture. Okay, we've got the boredom, following your dreams and wishes, and show me the way. Basically, show me the way. I'm ready. So there you go, Stephanie. That is for you. Okay. And I will put all the timestamps for everybody's reading. I will do that. So just want to say hello to everybody who's coming into the chat here. So Linda said, I just got off the phone, 2 phone calls, one with Freedom Friend and one with my bank. My PayPal issue not now conquered and transfer to you now completed. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. It's Tracy, lovely Tracy. And Stephanie said thank you as well. Oh, I'm pleased you enjoyed it. Okay, so Violetta. Let's go back to Violetta. Pretty name, isn't it? But I'm probably crucifying it. I'm so sorry. Okay, so this is the last of the readings that I'm going to be doing today, only because of that silly cord, that cable that I left at my mum's. Oh, maybe my back pain is, they're trying to help me. Maybe. I would think so. My guides do that sort of thing. It's like, nope, you're only doing this amount. All right then. Okay. Fair enough. Natalie. Hello, Natalie, love. Oh, Natalie, if that's the Natalie I'm thinking of, she's coming over to the UK and I'm getting to meet her, and she'll get to meet my friends as well. So we're going out for a meal. Right. Let me see what I pick up on you. Lovely. Okay, let me see that. This is for Violetta, sorry. And I'm concentrating on your energy now. That's the one. Okay, strong spiritual vibe right off the beginning of this reading. Okay, so they're showing me some sort of plan. So are you doing a workshop or something, spiritual workshop? Because I'm seeing that there is going to be, it's like a new way of channeling through your energy. It's like, you know, there's a spiritual growth happening and a plan, okay, that's put into place. Now, either you know this now, or you're going to find out about this very soon. I feel very excited for you, okay, with this plan. Okay, so okay, there's a strong masculine energy around you. Let me see what it's connected to as I lay the cards out. Okay, so it is connecting with somebody that is doing your head in. Okay, yeah, I'll show you the card. They're doing your head in. So maybe I should look into it. Okay, that's what they're showing me. You know, sometimes we can yes, so I'm just leaning back with my heat pad. Let me get myself comfy. Oh, it's been a time. It's been a time. But I've met and spoken to some lovely police people. I have, with the drama that's been going on. Okay, back to your reading. Yeah, so sometimes we can watch some sort of, I don't know, YouTube thing, and then it kind of sets us off on a realization of our own psychic ability and the realization that we have this gift, and we haven't even tapped into even a little bit of the energy that you have. But I feel that this respect that is going to come through for yourself and from other people, it's like, how did you know that? What's going on with you? It's going to feel brilliant. Okay, it really is. And we do have the planning card. So that can mean filling out paperwork, filling out something that you're going to do. Okay, it's like a, yeah. Okay, so I'm seeing you organizing finances, and I'm seeing you, it's like saving up or putting things in different piles. That's what it feels like, putting things in different piles. It's like, okay, I'm gonna, I need to put aside for that and put aside for this and put aside for that. I feel as if this is all going into your future and the plans that are going to be happening for you. So this can be that you are either giving, sometimes it's about giving money away, because it can be about swapping into different bank accounts or paying things off, organization to do with money. Now we've got the Sun card as well, which means have you had a lot of connections with abroad, overseas, or a sunny country, you know, somewhere that you remember it being really lovely weather. Okay, because I just see you walking about in the sun and enjoying that, and knowing that it's too hot for a lot of people, but you can cope. So I don't know if you've had either holidays like that. If not, I'm seeing that with you. They're saying also about somebody in authority who, like I said, is doing a heading. This person is being either too bossy or is being overwhelming, okay, with their opinions, or, you know. Now, sometimes this can be somebody that you used to know or somebody from your past, and they're still affecting you, maybe because it's still in your conscious mind. So sometimes we are haunted by other people's opinions or other people who have been trying to manipulate us or put us down, or they make statements like you'll never amount to anything, or something's not good enough, or, you know, this sort of thing. And it's like every time something good happens, we come across with something else. But anyway, what I'm seeing is there is new changes to your energy. You are letting go of all of that from the past. You're letting go of anything, you know, negative words and vibrations are all now moving into the past, and you are now believing in yourself. And this believing in yourself is going to, like I said, this spiritual growth is just going to keep growing and growing. You have the Sun card as well in your deck, which is overwhelming feeling of happiness. Okay, it's an overwhelming feeling of, you know, I'm grateful for what I have now. I'm grateful for where I'm going, and it's step by step by step. Yeah, they're talking also about relationships around you. So maybe meeting somebody who is on your wavelength, somebody who, you know, you might know already, and you basically connect in a deeper way. Now that can be a friendship, a family member, or a partner, but I do feel that kind of relatable energy and conversations that are on a deeper level where both of you understand it. Okay, you're going to be very much outspoken. I can feel that, you know, you've got opinions, you've got things that you want to get off your chest and you want to say, and so I feel that that is going to work in your favor, okay, as well. People want to hear from you. They want to hear what you want to say. Now, you might be saying, well, some of them don't. But I will say that you're going to be moving into a time where you're going to be around more people who are like-minded. And it's these people that are going to be giving you that confidence to speak out. Okay, so that's what they want to tell you at the moment. Let's look at some predictions, okay, for the future. Predictions. Here we go. Right, okay, so today's date is the 20th, isn't it? 20th of March, 25. Okay, so we're going to do between now and the end of March. And then I'm going to be doing April. if anybody does want to book a reading with me, you can go to psychically.net. Okay, psychically.net, and you can book there. Let me put it in the chat. Oh, wrong one. Me trying to. psychically.net. Okay, you can go there and grab a reading. So right, so I'm seeing some chaos in your home. Okay, and that is coming up between now and the end of March. Now, the chaos can be because it could be to do with home improvements. It can be to do with moving, or, you know, I just can't find what I want, you know, and then you end up sorting everything out. But it's chaos, and then comes the tidiness. Okay, it's chaos and then tidy. Okay, now you're ready for a challenge. Okay, a lot of people are getting this card, aren't they? The Seven of Wands. It's like saying to the universe, okay, universe, bring it. Okay, ready for you. Now, the Three of Pentacles is always a climbing card. Sometimes, on occasion, it can mean that it's not about the changes to your home. Sometimes it can be changes to your business. Okay, building up of your business, because it's a financial thing. The Three of Pentacles, you can see that the building is happening. Okay, and it's like we are in the process of the building up. Okay, we've got the most sarcastic card in the deck, which says, just get on with it. Just get on with it. Just do it. Okay, so there is that. And I feel that it's like all of a sudden it's just you're going to launch yourself into this and you're going to go for it. Okay. They're also talking about self-employment. So I don't know if you are self-employed or you fancy being your own boss, but everything is upside down. So we have the Hanged Man, which means it's pending or it's waiting. It's not happening yet. We've got to wait to see. There's also the feeling is overspending. They're talking about overspending or worrying about money. So it could be that you might want to be self-employed, but you're worrying about the financial side of things if you did. They are saying that it could be like a gradual thing, or it could be that your self-employment at this moment is not achieving what it is that you want, or the potential is so much more than it can be now. They're saying hang in there. Things are all changing and moving forward. Okay, so hang in there, please. You feel tormented by your emotions, and you know, will it happen the way that you want it to? You know, what if they say this? I'm going to say that. What if that happens? Am I going to do this? I need to protect myself. I need to make sure that I'm not going to get hurt this time. So all of these emotions are rushing around in your mind. Now, sometimes they can be via someone close to you. So someone close to you is telling you all these things they're feeling, you know, what about this? What if that happens? So you might be the bystander and not the person who is directly involved. Okay. You are very capable, very, very capable. They're talking about this inner wisdom with you. Other people can be confused and they don't know what they're doing. And then all of a sudden, it's like the penny drops and you can see clearly what needs to happen, how things need to be from now on. Okay, it just flows. And so they're talking about this being something that is like divinely intuitive of you. So, you know, when it's like somebody is very good at being like an agony aunt, somebody who it's like, oh, this is going on. It's like, okay, so what about this, and this? Have you seen it from their point of view? Okay, so I'm seeing this around you at that time. People asking you for your advice and giving you basically their sob story, but it's not something little, it's something big. Okay, they're talking also about financially being at that crossroads. That crossroads is a time of decisions, financial decisions. Okay, what do you do? Do you carry on doing what you're doing, or do you change things and do something different? Okay, the universe is asking for your for you to decide. Okay, it's time to decide. What are you going to do? You know, are you ready to take that leap of faith, or do you want to sit on the sidelines and just look at that? What do you want to do? Okay, there is going to be a meeting that happens to you, and that is at the middle of April. There seems to be a bit of a battle, or something's not going the way that you want it to, and you're ready to defend yourself. You're ready to get your voice heard. Okay, but you're also understanding that you don't have to do anything you don't really want to do, that it is what it is. Okay, it's like, well, you know, I'll do what I have to do. Okay, I can see abundance around you, and I can see keys opening new doors for you. Okay, so there you go, lovely. That's what I have for you. And we've come to the end of the reading session here, nearly 2 hours in, so not bad. The battery life lasted. There's still a little bit left, but I'm not going to risk it. And I may come on later on, or I may just rest. I'm not sure. I will decide then if that's okay. Like I said, if anybody does want a full reading, okay, please go to psychically.net. Okay. You're welcome. You're absolutely welcome. So like I said, so the readings, the type of readings that I do, say if you're standing at a crossroads, to do with either your business, to do with you know, a life path energy, to do with a relationship. Should I stay? Should I go? You know, staying in a job or leaving, you know, being self-employed or not. You know, one of those kind of like, it could be two timelines, what to do. There's something called a double timeline that I can do. So what I do is I take two decks, the same deck usually, my cosmic deck. I've got an old bashed up one, and I've got my new one. And so we program one of the cards to be this is your pathway if you stay doing the same. So this is how it will be, and this path, these cards will be if you change things, or if you go in that direction. And looking at those pathways, you can see whether one thing is better or the other. Okay, you can see it. You know, so it really helps with relationship issues. I've also got these wonderful cards. They're called Enlightenment cards by Chuck Spezzano, and they're all different colors. Okay, and what we do is we put them into 3 sections depending on the color. And if you're confused about what does my partner think, what's going on with them, or what is my family member doing, what's going on in their head, what we do is we can go into your partner or your friend's problem. What's the solution? What's the outcome? And also, what's your problem? What's the solution? What's the outcome? What overall do we need to do in order for this to resolve itself, or can it be resolved or not? There are step-by-step predictions where I do the future, and it's like, you know, like I've just done now, we can do prediction for the beginning of the month, the middle of the month, and the end of the month. So you get 3 predictions a month, and it's all recorded so that you can then follow it, and it keeps you going for, you know, the future. We can do cord cutting. So if you're feeling as if you're stuck with somebody that you think, oh, here we go, you know, we're having another argument, same argument with our last month, the month before that, the month before that, you know, I think it's time to cut the cord. It's time to say, I'm done. Okay, so it could well be that, you know, and you're like saying, I'm done with that. So we do kind of like this little cord cutting. It is literally 20 minutes. It takes 20 minutes, and we talk it through, and we put some positivity out there, and then we do a little read on what's going to happen. So it's only a 20-minute reading. It's really quick. So my 30-minute readings at the moment are $45. Which works out around 30 something pounds, I think. And the hour readings are $75. Depends if it's a rebook. If it's a rebook, it means it's cheaper for you. So if you're coming back to me after having a reading, then it's cheaper. So yeah, so if you fancied having a little reading, Tinky's just come to say hi, haven't you, Tink? So anyway, I love doing what I do. I don't know if you can tell that. Yeah, we're also, obviously, we've got the psychic, the In5D International Psychic. So we're taking people's information. There is going to be another meeting coming. Okay, so if anybody would like to do anything, if that's the case, if you're a reader and you are a medium, or you know you've got skills, if you're a fledgling, okay, so you're new to it, we're interested in you guys as well, to nurture you, to give you confidence, to bring you forward. We would like to be maybe launching. We was going to think of March, but I think we're going to push it to April. Greg has launched In5D VIP, which is amazing. If you haven't seen it already, In5D VIP, it's great. So yeah. So we've launched that. So we're going to be launching international psychics. These psychics will all be vetted. We will all have, say, I've had a reading from that person, and, you know, I can vouch for them. So I usually suggest doing a swapsy reading for that person. And so I can hand on heart say, yes, I know that person reads from the heart. They all sign a code of conduct, which means they won't be reading about serious health matters or worse. They won't be telling you anything unfortunately happening in a bad way, you know, won't be doing that. Yeah, so it's all going in a positive direction. There's so much to look forward to with that. There's also going to be a marketplace that is on In5D VIP. So if anybody has got products that they want to sell, then you can go over to there. I'll be coming on and talking a lot about, you know, the psychic readers. So we'll be doing that as well. So yeah, there's a lot to look forward to. So I will leave you all now in case my battery completely runs out. And I'm going to go over to my mum's now and collect my cord. Please keep my mum in your prayers. She's had a horrible experience, and with these gangs, and yeah, just keep her in your thoughts. Okay, all right, take care, and bye for now. Bye, lots of love.